Alpha knows the right of it. Let us pay visits to the Ondo. We should speak with Tosha's. Oh, I didn't press anything. It's advanced on its own. I've sent for no openness once. Perhaps you came instead. You came seeking something of us. Ruins which your kind have yet to explore. I see. I know of one such place. Alas, under these circumstances, I'm afraid we can spare no one to guide you there. And what circumstances are these? Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of Miniri liver. They must be replenished with haste. The Benthos, a particularly violent tribe of Ondo, if I recall. A band of bottom feeders. We have lost much in the flood, but while others work to rebuild, they resort to thievery and murder. Revenge, they call it, when they prey upon our kind, but do not be fooled. They would care not who they harm. Would that we had the warriors to challenge them. This is not the first time they had stolen from us, but there is no resource more precious than liver. All must dedicate themselves to the hunt. Unless, of course, we were to reclaim the livers for you. Seems a fitting payment for the vital information, does it not? Moreover, one could argue that by employing Bismarck to reach these depths, thereby driving back the waters, we are in part responsible for the deeds of those driven to desperate ends by the changing climes. One good turn and all that. I thought you might say that. You've never been one to miss an opportunity to help. We'll claim the store as it is then. We would be grateful beyond words if you did. The Benthos have surely taken the livers back to the Flounder's floor. But be warned, there will be no shortage of guards waiting to spear intruders. Oops. Then we will have care. We will care not how. We will have care not to draw their attention, shall we? Oh, where am I going? Way over there, huh? I don't think I've ever been in that cave yet. Alright. Getting there. Benthos! Probably could have just gone the other way instead of going the long way around because I'm an idiot. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Liver is not a vegetable. The hell? Oh. What's she talking to a shoe bill for? What are you doing? What are you doing up here? Well, this bird hasn't taken its eyes off me since I found it. I think it might be lonely. You're a little distracted, Reen. Hey, Reen, you should control your daughter. Reen. Thancred. Aha! Got your livers. My livers now. Are those them? Perhaps you've deduced this already, but it seems the Benthos have been raiding Colusian storehouses as well as those of the Ondo. Oranges, pumpkins, wheat. But we can discuss this after we see the livers safely back to Teleshoth. Yeah, I wouldn't do to keep them in suspense. Alright. Make like thieves and get out. You're stealing from the thieves. I'm relieved to see you unspeared. Here you go, here's your livers. Our precious livers, I knew you would not fail. We also found all manner of foodstuffs from Colusia and on the Founder's floor. Tell me, Teleshoth, does that seem odd to you? It is brazen, to be sure. I'm reminded of rumors I've heard recently concerning a rash of thefts from Colusian warehouses. The perpetrators enter in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what has happened. The Yilmoran army has been investigating, but thus not have far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they struggle so is that their quarry is at the sea. The true question then is, what do we mean to do about it? Much as I'd like to proceed to the ruins without further delay, we cannot allow the Benthos to carry on as they are. If I may, I believe that the ruins are in fact key to the Benthos' plans. Is that so? These ruins, which lie deep within the illuminated land, are a recent discovery. We have seen signs that the Benthos are preparing to claim them all with haste. We cannot fathom why, but in light of the knowledge that they have been stockpiling resources, it's clear that their queen will soon give birth. They require space to raise their young and food for both queen and hatchlings to thrive. Well, we can hardly fault them for that. Under normal circumstances, perhaps, but conditions in the Tempest are far from suitable for spawning. Its resources are barely able to sustain our current population. There is only one reason they would disregard this. They seek to build an army and way to take revenge upon the Finless. And it's not a surprise. They came to us not long ago seeking allies for the cause. We rebuffed them, of course. The suffering of others will not serve as balm to their own. Their queen, however, desires only bloodshed and will gladly send her children to die on our stead. If they're planning to wage war, that changes matters considerably. Indeed. I doubt that this can be resolved without violence, but perhaps with a show of force we can convince them to see reason before the die is cast. I would rather not risk your people in the attempt. If we travel to the illuminated land, is there a way we might identify the ruins ourselves? Yes, once you reach its depths, go deeper still. You will see a monstrous structure there upon the seafloor. That you have come to us now is the will of the Ancient Ones. They have guided you here that you may drive out the usurpers, those who seek to use their magnificent creations with vile purpose. I have no doubt that they will show you the way forward. I'm afraid that the dead do not speak quite so clearly. Nevertheless, we shall try not to disappoint. If we are to lie deeper still beyond Amarat, I would call upon the assistance of another. Well, if we're gonna go deeper, we need a Bismarck, right? That though our course has been decided to pursue it, we must needs beseech the aid of a friend. I speak of Bismarck. Pray follow me to the salon that we might seek an audience with him once more. All right. Like, probably faster if I go to, if I go to this. Again, why can't you just go straight to Bismarck? Why? Why do you do this to me? A whale's tail. You're funny. Gonna have a whale with time. Alright, I guess. Yeah, there's a Ranger waiting for us. Bro, you need to learn how to swim. We should take some lessons with the, with our turtle friends. From here, we press onward to the Isle of Ken. I myself proceed on foot. You perfected your technique then? Just so, the water will be just as glass beneath my feet, and provided the purchase is fragile yet true. Watch closely. Oh god, I can see this going. Oh, I certainly shall. Was it gonna do a walk on water? Forgive me, but would it not be easy to perfect your swimming technique? Aye, it would be a pity if you drowned. Truly. Oh, hush. I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Brilliantly fine, probably. Again, it'll be so much easier if you learn how to swim. Oh, it actually worked. He's a ninja! He's done it! Incredible! Really? You can't just swim? Can't believe he had him. I can't believe he made a spill just to walk on water. I mean, I can get the appeal for it. Uh-oh. Oh, there he goes. Urianger! Oh, for the love of... Bro, you need to learn how to swim. My apologies. The technique required the purest of focus, and mine was lacking. To perfect this magic went so far as to do with the Fuath, and that with their aid, mine efforts finally met with success, albeit on a single occasion. Bro, swimming lessons would be so much easier. I don't know why I cannot repeat it. I thought I saw you waver a bit toward the end there. Perhaps you were simply tired? Thancred? Uh-oh. It's nothing to worry about, only a dizzy spell. Though it may not be wise to go for another swim just now. Thankfully we have an alternative. A wonderful little invention, I'm certain you'll all agree. Called boats. I will petition Bismarck's aid on our behalf. Let us pray for my diplomacy proved more effective than my experimental magics. So, you speak with the voice of the king, little neighbors. I will not deny you. As before, if you seek what sleeps beneath the sea, I will be your guide. Thy kindness is as boundless as the depths, serene one. Before we depart, however, I would ask a favor. After our last flight, I found many creatures clinging to me. I am itchy. Remove them and I'll take you below. With all haste shall it be done. So, did he agree? I, though I agreed in a favor in kind, regrettably tis not one I possess the power to grant. Bismarck had the assets to cleanse his underbelly of barnacles. Alas, one must needs dive beneath the wet surface to do so. Even if I could master the power to walk upon it, it would avail me not. Oh, for heaven's sake, is that all? Celeste and I are more than capable of that. With the Gojin's blessing, we'll have done more than we'll be done with it in moments. And better that than standing here listening to this nonsense. I'll take the right, you the left. Now go. I am in your debt. Bro, you need to learn how to swim. It's just a simple fact. It's just a simple fact. It'd be so much easier than learning a spell. All right. I can't jump off? Oh, I guess it makes sense. Nasty little things. Alright. Thine efforts were most sincerely appreciated. I will inform Bismarck that we may depart without further delay. Much better. Thank you, little neighbors. I remember a long time ago another did this favor for me. After the flood, when I chose this spot for my slumber, he came and made a home on my back. Ken was his name. When I grew itchy, I stirred, but he was not afraid. No, he asked me what was wrong. I told him of the creatures clinging to my belly, and he dove into the water. He helped me. He was my friend. He told me he wished to live in peace, far away, far from people and other wars. This I understood. I treasured our time together, brief though it was. Brief though it always is. But I remember him and how he laughed when he flew. I remember when he slept. I too slept that day, and many days since. But the light fades and darkness returns. Ken sleeps, but in memory he laughs, and together we fly. Now I am here. I am awake. It feels good to speak and be heard again. A shame others cannot understand me. If thou art willing to learn, I will gladly teach thee the language of man. Thank you, little friend. But it is time I grant you your request. But first I will take flight to cleanse my body and prepare. The dive will be swift, and I will not have you struck by errant debris. So this island was named for a man. How easy the past is forgotten. He passed out even 100 years ago, yet the truth was slipped from history. Like so many grains of sand. Might I have some explanation of what he just said, or shall we all stand from making vague and mysterious allusions? While we make it ready to deliver us into our destination, Bismarck bade us wait for him to on the shore of Kolusha. That's all? I feel as if there was more to it. Indeed there was, but it hath no bearing on the task in hand. I should be glad to share the rest with you anon. Fine, later then. If Bismarck requires time to prepare that, maybe I suggest a short respite for Uriandra and Thancred in particular. I require no such thing. I am the picture of perfect health. Mine was but a momentary lapse of concentration. Worry not on my account. You mustn't push yourself so. Please rest. For me? Oh, alright, if you insist. You too, Cecila. You've been running yourself ragged. But I feel fine. Just go quietly, Cecila. Trust me. Fine. In that case, I leave the old men in your care. The rest of us will meet you at the split hull anon. Word of advice, never let it show. When she realizes she struck a nerve, she remembers. By the god, she remembers. In any case, if we must be made to rest, I know a place in the Sullen that's better for it than most. Come with me. Oh, I know what he's talking about. May as well have a seat. We want our elderly knees to give out. Alright, okay, maybe this is not the place I was thinking about. To hear her speak, you'd think I'm on my deathbed. At the 12, I wish that girl wouldn't worry so much. Thy countenance belies thy words, Master Thancred. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Let the record show that I'm here under protest. Though I can't say I mind the view. And if the abundance of anglers is any indication, even an amateur might land an impressive catch. Shall we try our hands at it? Help someone! Quickly! What's going on? It's Nightshade! He was attacked on the road from Cassarium. Barely escaped me life. I suppose we might have predicted this. No rest for the wicked. Or the righteous. Well, however that saying goes. You mean you'll help? For free? Thank you! If I recall correctly, Nightshade is a local band of outlaws. I doubt they'll trouble us over much. No more than they already have by interrupting our relaxation at any rate. Alright. Oh, they beat us to the punch. I'll save our miscreant appear unharmed. Oh, that's not a whole lot to talk to. Though these two have matters well in hand, by the looks of it. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. Is that you, my lady? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued with a warrior of darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting again so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah, yes, from the infirmary. You had a message from Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet. And on patrol, no less. Oh, it's nothing as official as that. Strictly speaking, you were off duty. But as we had a free moment, we thought we'd give a few of the less traveled roads a look. The guard doesn't have enough hands to patrol them regularly, you see. That's admirable. There are so few so devoted to their duty, in Lakeland or beyond. We've been talking about it for a while, but now that none of us are satisfied with just sitting out our service, it feels like we could be doing something more. Like we should be doing more. It's all about having the will to help your fellow man, and the result to see it through. I remember you, the excitable one. Sorry, milady, I got a bit excited the other day. Couldn't get my words out. The name is Vonard, milady. I'm with the guard, but I just don't want to protect Lakeland. I want to protect a lot, just like the Warriors of Light. Sadly, our duties prevent us from venturing too far from our little corner of Norvron. What we'd really like to do is travel, to better ourselves and go where the need is greatest. But everyone has to start somewhere, don't they? For now, if we can stop Nightshade from robbing the odd fisherman, then that's what we'll do. Well, future here is the first, do you think? They want not for spirit. 'Tis but a pity they drew inspiration from so clouded a wellspring. Yet it availeth us not to fret in idleness. We must needs press on if we are to bring Elidibus' schemes to light. Ooh. Ooh! Man, what happened to all my critical hit material? I thought I had a lot more. Beneath the surface. Though our response was cut short, dare say we are all eager to avail ourselves of such knowledge as the ruins they may hold. Aye, and I doubt further contemplation of Elidibus' machinations will be conducive to relaxation. We may as well make for the split hole now. Where the hell's the split hole? Oh. Oop, I hit the mic. All are present, and now we need to wait. Bismarck's coming. Tis time. Pray make ready. Oh boy. Alright. Next dungeon, here we go. Where the hell is it? Oh, that's it. I got confused at this. Assuming the DPS signs on. Come on, DPS. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. To the depths. These are poor neighbors indeed. The time has come to part with these interlopers. Oh boy. We're in a very, the walls fall. We must hurry. Fortune was all of this. Or fortunate. Fortune. Boy. Tiresome creatures. How far I know this could be what's in the Mariana Trench. There it lies. I give you my breath. Your wish is granted. Go, little wanderers. Unknown! Final Fantasy VII players will recognize this thing. It's from the sunken ship. Oh, it's a little different, but pretty damn close. Alright. Let's go on. Should be grading these for Delma. Alright. Visions of Eld, attend to us now. Cyclops. Might have to target him so I actually know. I gotta remember what's in, what's out. Dead. Oversized, ugly looking Cyclops. After that, actually completed the dome restoration. I don't need to start. I don't need to start saving gear. All right. There was one time where someone pulled this entire room all the way to the boss. It's very ambitious. I don't know if this is what he's planning on doing. Oh, at least we got 2 of the 3. It's the... Is it a turtle? Oh, it's a fat queen. All right, the fat queen lives. You know nothing of the depths. Nothing. Victory! Get out of here, queen! No berth for you. Only get one come out of that? People are so stingy.
見たところ、いかにも重要な施設のようね。周りにあるものはクリスタルかしら。
Oh, I should probably put it on auto, shouldn't I?
道中にも大量のクリスタルが保管された部屋があった。フラウンダーたちはそれから魔物を生み出していたようだが。
おそらくあのクリスタルは古代人がイデアを込めたもの。すなわちここには彼らが確立してきた万物を生み出す概念が 保管されているのでしょう。これだけの数があるとなれば、ここはかなり重要な意味を持つ建物なのかもしれません。
Huh. Thank you all for joining us in a nighter in these most perilous of times. By summoning with Zodiac, we have been granted a reprieve. Yet immutable as the laws he has woven may seem, they will not search or forestall our doom. Nay, should we continue down this path, our fate will be the same. I said as much at the convocation, of course, but the stubborn fools turned a deaf ear to my warnings. I had hoped that the defector at least would side with us, but I regret to report our overtures have gone unanswered. Whither tend your thoughts, Vina? Where you lead, we will follow. Vina? That's a familiar name. I shall not speak ill of the convocation. They too seek only to secure the future of our star. Yet it is plain they will not countenance a permanent solution. That being the case, we must ask ourselves a simple question. Are we prepared to pursue our chosen course, yet should it remain suffering and the eternal condemnation of our brethren? If so, I see no further reason to demur. Let us bring forth the light that shall ever keep the darkness in check.
This 今のは弁論の記録かしら。彼らがハイデリンの召喚者だというの。
そのようだね。ベーネスという名前は初めて聞いたかな。
ふむ。エメトセルクが語ったところでは、ゾディアークの強大な力をめぐって人の意見は割れたと言います。そしてその力を封じるべきと主張する者たちによって枷となるハイデリンが生み出されたと。彼らについての情報は今まで得られていませんでしたが、指導者の名を借りるならさしずめベーネス派といったところでしょうか。
そんな人たちの弁論が保管されているということは、ここアニドラスという場所はベーネス派の拠点と考えて良さそうね。上等よ。どうにかしてさっきの続きか他の記録を閲覧したいところだけれど。記録が流れるときにあの端末が反応していたと。いいわ、試してみましょう。
Vina, please. Why must it be you? If I may speak plainly, I would sooner it were another, any other. You are our leader. None can take your place. You know as well as I that but few support our cause. Far fewer than they who place their faith in Zodiac. If Heidelin is to stand a chance of opposing him, I am the only one who might suffice as a heart. Rest assured, however, shall not vanish from this world. The form I take shall ever remain my choice. Then I'll not press you no more. Only know this, you will be sorely missed. I wonder, is this how the convocation felt about Elidibus? Oh, now it's like powered down. Great.
どういうこと？エリディブスはゾディアーク召喚の際に核として命を捧げていたというの？
じゃあ私たちの前に現れたエリディブスは一体何だったのよ。
I don't know, it's a lot to grasp. The device appears to be activated via a form of ethereal attunement, not unlike an aetherite. Beyond that, I can say little for certain. Say that we should take this opportunity to see what other records it contains. It doesn't look like it's gonna power on now. It looks like it's like completely off. No response. Confound it. If I may, milady, the panel did formally emit a soft yet perceptible light, or glow. That it doth so no longer may betoken the depletion of some essential energy within. Given how long it has lain dormant, I think it fortunate it functioned at all. That may be, but if we can't get it to work again, we'll be leaving with more questions than we have answered. The White Road Emissary hath ever named himself Elidibus, yet the shade spoke true. Elidibus ceased to be ere even the sundering came to pass. This calleth to mind a truth that M itself did once reveal in passing, that the names of which we know our foes are not those given to Assassins at birth. Rather, they are titles of office afforded to individuals of merit at such time as the role becometh vacant. Perchance, Elidibus at Zodiac's heart and the emissary with whom we are acquainted are not one and the same, a predecessor and successor. It's possible that the previous Elidibus did perish before the final days. The one we know could still be the survivor of the Sundering, and yet something in the explanation rings false. I will remain here for a time. I will not abandon my attempts to revive the device so soon. There's more to learn from it. I can feel it. In matters of etherology, I know of none as capable as thee. If there existeth the means to learn more, thou shalt surely find it. While thou art thus engaged, we shall attend to matters on the surface. Alright, we're just gonna leave her down here by herself. I don't think that's such a good idea. But what do I know? Echoes of a fallen star. Can we uncover Elidibus' true origins? But we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Yashila must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To that extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch with the news of his progress with the spirit vessel. He'll no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Oh, what's going on here? Crowd's gathering. What's going on?
これは一体何の騒ぎだい？ ああ、戻ったのか。少しばかり困ったことになっている。彼らは衛兵団や工芸館で働いていた者たちなのだが、急に職を辞したいと申し出てきたのだ。もちろんそれは個人の自由だが、あまりの人数に都市の機能にも影響が出かねない状況でね。少なくとも引き継ぎの猶予をと説得していたのだよ。
Great.
どうやらあの光の戦士アルバートの影響のようなのだが。
あなたは闇の戦士様じゃないですか。きっとあなたなら分かってくれますよね。俺たちは光の戦士を目指したいんです。いつか去りゆくあなたたちに代わってこの世界を俺たち自身の手で守っていきたい。
だからこそ自分たちはクリスタリウムだけにとどまらず、世界の力になるため旅に出ようと思うんです。あなたも光の戦士様も英雄への第一歩は旅の中での小さな人助けだったのでしょ。
I mean, yeah. Started out small. People, chocobos, you name it.
だから我々もそれを見習おうと思うんです。空から光は払われましたが、それでもまだこの世界には助けを必要としている人が必ずいるはず。そうした人々に手を差し伸べることから始めたい。我々はあなたや光の戦士様に続きたいんです。
これは難儀だね。彼らは何も間違ったことは言っていない。それも英雄の歩んだ道を行こうとしているわけだから、君が否定するわけにはいかないだろう。
ただそれがかの白き調停者によって導かれたということが気がかりでなりません。
Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh. Those are some bad-looking storm clouds.
No, なんだあの空は。
Well, that's not good.
Ah! 何が起こっている？
これは流星雨。
なんだ、変な声が
Heidelin!
聞こえるぞ。
お前もか。俺にも不思議な声が頭の中に響いているんだ。聞いて、感じて、考えて。
俺もだ。
私もよ。
それこそが 光の戦士として目覚めた証だ。
光の戦士様。
その声は光の意志によるもの。それが聞こえたことこそ異能に目覚めた証拠。光の戦士たるにふさわしき資質が覚醒したということだ。
自分が光の戦士に。
そんな力がこの俺にも。
本当なの？
俺が英雄に。
It seems all too fishy. And that look on his face.
待て。何が目的で光の戦士たれと人々を駆り立てているんだ。あの空の異変もまさか君の仕業なのか。
その問いのすべてに答える気はないが、星降る幻影は確かに私が投じたものだ。それによって思い出す者もいるだろう。かつてその魂が有していた力をな。やっと気づいたか。自分たちなり損ないの滑稽さに。そう、君たちが超える力と呼ぶものは真なる人が有していた力の片鱗だよ。たとえ魂が分断されようが、死によって帰り新たな命へと変わろうが、エーテルそのものに焼き付いた果実の名残とでも言おうか。そしてそれは同じように焼き付いた忘れ得ぬ終末を思い起こすことで稀に発露する。故にこたびの私は幻影の星を降り注がせた。眷属を求めるハイデリンが幾度もやってきたように。
確かに流星雨を目撃したことによって超える力に目覚めたという報告はあります。しかしそれをハイデリンが。ハイデリンの呼びかけが星の中心から常に発せられているものだとすれば、ただ人たる我々には聞こえずとも超える力を得た者はそれを受け取ってしまう。かの神とつながり光の祝福を受けることになる。事実、先ほどの彼らも呼び声が聞こえている様子でした。
正解だよ、ウリエンジェ。ハイデリンはそうして眷属を増やすために時に幻を生み、時に小さな星を引き寄せてきた。
ならばあなたはなぜこのようなことを。あなたにとっては敵であるハイデリンの眷属を増やしてまで何をなすつもりなのですか。
敵？私も見ての通り光の戦士だぞ。私は彼らと手を取り合って世界を救わんと立ち上がろう。君たちにも馴染みのあるただそれだけの話だよ。
Well, the more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand. But that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. He's gone then. I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay their departure. But as many are deaf to my entreaties, young Thalier and Vonar are among them, I'm sorry to say. They have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus' plans for them might be, the pair have only had the best of intentions. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not to having been blessed by with the echo, and it's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree, though the impetus of their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken. The men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth, warriors of light. Ardbert, yourself most of all. And so I would ask a favor of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They set off for the Yamaro launch, but you still should be able to catch up with them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, the other seats here took the time to usher you into the wider world many moons ago. I think that comparison rather flatters Thalier and Vonard, but the point still stands. They would have doubtless been greatly encouraged by the Warrior of Darkness herself to see them off. If thou art willing, I prithee go. They may safely leave the task of unfolding what did transpire in the Anamesis. Alright, I don't know how to say that word. That's not the sprint button. I thought I was over this. You again? I mean, it's you, milady. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. Oh, they got new gear. Can be sure you'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it. You come all this way just to speak to us. I swear we won't let you down. As long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs to be doing out there. No matter how small. And when the larger threat looms, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. The path shall ever be revealed to those who are true of heart. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warrior of Darkness, and thank you. Alright. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. While your findings in Anamnesis Anider to raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design. Nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason we must needs trust Ystola's ingenuity and we wait for her efforts to revive the ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He should be impossible to find. Especially for one of your experience. It does seem worth the attempt. But I'll come with you. Safety numbers. In combat, perhaps, but where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you need no worry. You don't need to hurry. Alright, then I'll look forward to your return. Then it sounds like the rest of us should be avoiding doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I'd recommend we'll limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you've made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course, we're presently studying the principles underpinning memory and transference, and I believe nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transferent methods that are suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. But there are still many promising possibilities we've yet to test. Indeed, though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Though we are grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needst not labor to the exclusion of all else. If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however, a little, I should gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure the Crystarium continues to run smoothly in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help? There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Thank you, all of you, and I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, in which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. God damn, we haven't been independents in a while. Okay, ship me away. New eating quest is available. Yeah, I can finish off eating. Looking a little sleepy. Mr. Spry, it's Glynard, the wandering stairs. Apologize for calling so late. friend of yours was asking after you. You remember them from what business of the Cardinal Virtues. Ooh. Hello! What are you doing here? Guillaume! Hello, stranger. So there I am, minding my own business and quaffing my ale when I hear a ruckus outside. Then as clear as day, warrior of light. That sounded like trouble to me, but I knew if anyone was going to trouble herself over that trouble, it'd be you. So I gave Glanner the old, but I'm your best customer routine until he agreed to bring me here, and now I know where you live. Great, ain't it? Huh. Some bastards walk around wearing Ardbert, Lami's Ardbert, on like a second-hand jerkin? I don't know what's more offensive, that or that you let him leave without a proper dwarven decking. A certain Hobson refused to teach me. Bah! In a pinch, improvised decking would have been fine. Tell you what, I'll show you how to knock the bastard flat in the blink of an eye here and now. Taboos be damned. I mean, you've already thrown your helmet off, so... After all, we ain't about to let him keep on like that, are we? Pretend to be Ardbert. Lami's Ardbert. Step 1, make a fist. Step 2, extend your arm, like so. Step 3, beat him senseless. Got it? Good. Now make me proud. Meanwhile, the Crystal Towers and Bellicus. Ooh, what's going on down here?
また失敗か。術の改変ではうまくいかないとなると、触媒である血をマグに取り込むべきだろうか。大丈夫ですか、水晶校。
そろそろ休憩にしてはどうだね。あまり無理を続けては体が持たんぞ。
大丈夫だ。私にも私の願いと決意があってね。どうか続けさせてくれ。
Oh. What's this? Looks like the Amarat again. Dream? Who the hell is this guy? Oh, it's Xenos. Wait. Where the hell are we? I'm so confused. How is Xenos an Amarat? Oh, it must have been a dream.
またこの夢か。
Yep. And now he's in the source. He's not in his armor, which is the first. And there's this guy.
ほう、同じ夢をたびたび見ると。ちなみに、それはどんな？
星が降り注ぎ、街が、世界が燃え落ちる夢だ。どういうわけか、昔から繰り返し見る。
今時週末を記憶しているとは珍しい。エメとセルクが何かしたんですかね。
何か知っているようだな。
興味があるのならお話ししますよ、殿下。ま、私もほとんど聞いた話のようなものですが。かつてこの星に起きた終末の最悪についてね。
Well, that's not good. Alright, so that is the end of patch 5.2, which means not only can we finish the Eden raid, we can also do the other storyline, the storyline that involves the other prototypes of the Empire have employed. Oh, so story quests are going to be on hold for a little bit. And next, when we come back, we will finish off the Eden, and then after that, we'll dive into the little side story bit. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Later.